Tonight, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Sticking with Walker on second down. There he goes left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 31 yards there and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Murray now on first down. His first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. So here are the Jaguars in great field position already. And they will be led out by a young man making his first. NFL start.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll set up to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Etienne up the middle. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Another tote for Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. Caleb Shudak on now for the field goal. And this a 39-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2nd down and 4. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Etienne. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And this one is right through. And they're able to double their lead in this 1st half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him in this 1st half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have that extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards, the final tally. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field. And we are ready to rock. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. Situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. 2nd and 11. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A 3rd field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. The middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! A great play there. 27 yards. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker and the Seattle offense. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Point after try forthcoming. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. On play action, they'll throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and they have regained the lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
2nd and 4. A short throw to Ingram. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll run with Etienne. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. This a quick pass to Davis. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And that will keep this a 2-point game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if
this is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And Walker once more. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Hunt will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game. Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way. And for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away but could not. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. 2nd and 6. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final pull. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Down to the 25. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He'll look to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Again, he'll drop to throw. He targets Ingram for another grab. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Back to throw again. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Going for it, here's Etienne. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Looking to throw. On the slant, he's got Davis. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. Got to try it here. He's back. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Walker. He gets away from one. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Walker with another carry. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. And that should just about do it. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to put them a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, partner, that'll do it. These Week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there.